Hi, this is Heather Corcoran from The Lonely Sea. I'm just going to show you how to do some buttonholes for the big owl cushion cover. They're very, very easy. Sometimes if you see it, it's just better to see it if you're a visual learner. Right, I want you to pretend, just imagine, get that out of the way, right? Imagine that I have knitted. This is just imagine that this is getting towards the end now, and this bit down here should be all cushion cover. But as I haven't got a cushion cover knitted up, I just want to do this quick. So we've got to the part in the pattern. Let me just show you actually where it says for the opening with buttonholes, work 6 rows in 2x2 rib as before, keeping the rib pattern correct. Right, so now then when you've done your 6 rows on the last section, which is the final rib section, you're on to the 7th row. Don't look at me, this is just a demonstration, so this won't be the 7th row. So you're going to rib 8, I'll tell you what, I'll leave that there so you can see. We're going to rib 8. So starting at the beginning, we're just going to keep the rib pattern correct. Make sure you can see this. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is the first video I've ever made. It's not as easy as it looks. Right, I'm ribbing 8 anyway. Right, so I've just ribbed 8. And it says pass the second stitch to the last stitch worked. Sorry, I'll get this out of the way. Over and off the needle. So you're going to pass that stitch there. You've just worked it. It's there. There's your thread. You're going to pass that one over the needle like that and off. So there, that's your hole there. Sorry, that's your hole there. Okay, and then it says repeat from the asterisk, so that's rib 8 again. So rib 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so that is my knitting needle hitting the metal table. Right, so again, rib 8, pass the second to last stitch worked on the right hand needle over the last stitch worked and off the needle. So it's that one there, over, oh sorry, that one there, over and off the needle. And then we're going to do it one more time because there's still 8 stitches, more than 8 stitches to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then we're going to take the second to last stitch just worked over and off the needle, and then we're going to rib to the end. So we're going to go knit, knit, purl, purl, knit, knit, purl, knit, knit. Okay. Right, we turn the knitting round. I'm going to go back now. Now we've obviously lost 3 stitches. If you have a look from this side, you can see that there's a hole there. So we're going to have to make something of a stitch over the top to replace that hole. Okay, so it says on the instructions, it says rib 6. So we're going to rib 6. Purl. Sorry about that. Trying to get this bit more better centered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, now actually you've come to the stitch. Now, if you can see that, that's the one that's had the stitch put over the top of it. So there it is, just sitting there underneath. So what we're going to do now with this one, so we're going to knit. So make sure your yarn's to the back. I'm going to knit into the front. Don't take it off the needle. I'm going to put it in the back as well, and then off the needle. And then we're going to carry on. It says rib 6, I think. Let's have a look. Hold on. Rib, yes, so rib 6 again. So next to a 2 purl. So purl, purl, knit, knit, purl, purl. There we are, there's that stitch again. We've come to that one with the one that's sitting underneath. So we're going to knit in the front and the back. So knit in the front. Don't take it off the needle, knit into the back, then take it off the needle, and you've got that stitch back. So on this side here, I didn't show on the last one, but you've got that stitch back, which will make up for the one that you lost the previous row. Knit 6 again, rib 6, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we are, there's that one again. So we're going to knit into the front and the back, knit into the front and knit into the back. And then we're going to rib to the end, which I think is just rib 6, I think. Right, okay, I've just ribbed to the end of the row, in case you can't see that. Right, so if you look from this side, there's one hole there. They're not huge, but they're obviously bigger than the normal gauge, so you can get a nice big button in there. Other one's there. You have to work them a little bit with your finger. I'll just stretch them out slightly with my fingers like that. And there's another one there. And then what you do is just carry on then. Oh, sorry, you can't see that last one, can you? There's the last one. There. Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 3. And then you just carry on ribbing up. You think it's 4 more rows, rib, and then you cast off. And Bob's your uncle. I was going to I'll do another video to show you how to cast off. Not cast off, how to sew up the edges. Hold on a sec.